All right, I think we're live. I'm gonna have to view the stream somewhere else. I'll have
You
to
don't have to view it.
I guess not. It's just cool to interact with people. See them as they're there, you know.
You actually can make a chat show up.
I can. Is that for real? Because yeah, I can't interact with anyone.
Right.
What a
But
bummer.
you could.
I could.
Yep. Just get it on your phone. We'll do that later.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's perfect. All right.
Here we go. We are live officially, I think.
Perfect. Tim, happy Migration Day. What's up, Tim?
Happy Migration Day. Oh, I have it on the side of the thing. I can actually,
Yeah, you
yeah.
do.
Oh, buddy,
Yeah.
this is
Isn't
the
that
way to
easier?
go.
Yeah. There we go.
What? It's working over here. Sign into chat. Is that how I do it? Just click that. I think
No,
so.
you don't have to sign in to chat. I mean, you could if
I
you
mean,
wanted
I
to.
could. I'm just not going to be able to say anything, which is fine. I
Yeah.
don't need to. Now let's try
Mhm.
this. Let's try this for a quick skosh. I like it. I like those. Let's look. I can just move you around wherever I want to move you to. You can be up there. You can be down there. It just works. Happy Migration
I
Day
like
to
it.
you as well, Tim. So I'm gonna need to drop the link in separately now, or unless you want to post on Twitter. Can you post on Twitter and then tag me? I still got to figure that out now that I'm doing it this way.
Post what on Twitter?
The
Oh, the
stream link.
stream?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good. All right. So happy Migration Day to everyone that has migrated, to those of you who still haven't migrated yet, but you're here to learn how to migrate. We're we're moving right along. We're checking Telegram right here. Look at all these things going on in Telegram. Look at this. So if you haven't clicked on it yet, go ahead and click the migration is now live pinned message in Telegram. It's going to pull this thing up right here. So we wanted to do it a couple of different ways to make sure everything was fully functional and working, whether it was from like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, mobile, desktop, all those things. So we did all of them with different wallets and it worked, but there were a couple of things that like you might want to know when you're doing it, which we can walk through in just a second. But first and foremost, Baum, how are you feeling about all
I'm
of
feeling
this?
great.
Are you just
Worked fine for me. I already did it, actually. I already migrated. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Minor little tweak, but after that, pretty easy. I liked it. It was fun.
100%? So
That's
we're going
me.
to go through. I think the team did a great job of outlining everything and making it really kind of simple to follow and understand. So I think that was pretty helpful to just have the walkthrough. It was kind of like they had an FAQ set up there. They had just like the basic walkthrough. I really liked how everything looked. I don't know about if you felt the same way, but like the steps 1 through 4, I thought like
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much a visual person. So when you see like, hey, I just clicked one button and I'm ready on step 2 out of 4, it was just like really easy for me. So I don't know.
I really liked the website update, actually. That was the thing that really impressed me the most. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's
The
check out.
website is super smooth and super easy.
So this one here, migration
Yeah, like just
FAQs. I
yeah,
didn't see this yet. So you can
yep.
migrate now here. You got the token migration FAQs, migration tutorial, and then you got like token migration. So let's just click on it. Look at this, and it brings you right there from the website too.
Exactly.
So for those of
Yep.
you those of you who are sketched out about doing this via a like different. Oh, do you have your volume on?
Yeah, I thought I'd turn it off just there. Did I
Oh,
not?
no, I can hear
No.
it. But for those of you who want to do it through like an official channel like this, I definitely recommend doing it there. And we are not going to recommend you do it through any like links or anything that we're going to post. We're just going to reference the actual Telegram and things like that, which I would just recommend you guys take a look at. So Tim saying all credits to Sig and Martin for the technical part, and a shout out to Ben, our brand director, for the look and feel. All legends. Yeah, I think it looks great. So everyone involved, awesome job there. And really quickly, just wanted to show you this. So you've got all the links right here posted from the official Telegram, and I like that they muted the chat too when they were actually doing this, because it just meant that like there wasn't going to be a bunch of spam messages and all that stuff that people were going to
Right.
have to find the right one. So if you click on swap.hello.1, you're going to get here, which is the same thing that you can see. We got the same place from the website when we clicked there. So we can just close one of those. So it's pretty simple. All you're going to do to start is you're going to connect your wallet. So this is the desktop version. The first time that I migrated, I did it from the mobile, and it worked very, very well from mobile as well. Um, so before I do the walkthrough here, Bomb, do you want to just did you share this in Telegram and the
Well,
the
they blocked all links right now because they
oh, they
don't
did
like, it kind of makes sense. You don't want anybody
that.
clicking links
That's a
that.
great
So it was
idea. Well
kind
done,
of a
team.
smart call. Yeah.
Very smart call there. What about Twitter? Do we want to share it on?
I posted on Twitter and I tagged you too.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Well,
so yeah.
let me share that. Thank you for doing that. And then we'll get to the walkthrough in a quick second here. And then oh, there it is. Thank you, Bomb. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
I should try to post that in Discord real quick. See if any. It's just nice to have it where it's like if people need to know how to do it, then it's like, hey, we're
A
streaming and you can
hundred
help
percent.
people out. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And show them how we're doing it through our thing. So again, very
right.
simple. Look, you got steps 1 through 4 here. So once you get to this part here, what's up, Yoshi? Yoshi in the chat. You go ahead and you click on connect wallet right here. So that's just going to bring you here to where you can decide which wallet. We've done it through both. Bomb did it through MetaMask. I did it through Wallet Connect from my mobile, and now I'm going to be doing it from the desktop here. So we're going to go Wallet Connect. Then it's going to bring this screen up right here where it's going to show your Doge Dash token balance. So it says loading balance. We're going to enter amount. I believe this is once where it loads, where you hit max or you hit the total, right?
Right.
We're not just gonna do one. All right, there it goes. It has loaded. So for those of you, if it hasn't loaded right away, don't worry about it. That's just standard. And then if you hit max, so this should actually present a problem for some people. If you hit max from this and you try to confirm, it's not gonna go through, or at least it didn't for me, because I got past this step and then I got here to approve, and then I approved, and then I got to migrate tokens. So let's see if we can actually get there. And it didn't work because I was doing max. So for those of you that are trying to do the entire amount, you're gonna have to take a little bit off to do dust. I'd imagine it's gonna be how it was for me, and then you've got to do it there. So I don't know if people are selecting max and then they're hitting migrate and it shows up for like a half second and then it goes away. That's why that is. You just got to do a little bit less and then it should go through synonymously. So as you can see here, it's showing you exactly how many tokens that you can expect to have in Hello currency. You're going to have 10,000 for every 1 million Doge Dash. Same dollar value there. So it's approving it. I don't think it's going to approve again. And King Packavision in the chat said, have they said when white paper is releasing? They have not yet. I think they're going to focus on migration. They don't want to muddy the waters. I think what they should really do is focus on migration over the next couple of days. Some people still probably don't even know migration is happening and it's been everywhere, right? So I think they're going to make sure that everyone's migrated, they're over okay. I checked the chat and it seemed like there were a lot of people that had migrated already because it was so easy to do that, but a lot of
Yeah.
people still hadn't done it because they were kind of like waiting to see how other people fared with that. So I think once everyone migrates, once the new token is launched, that's when I would say we would start to look at white paper being released and other news about other things. But yeah, migration is going to stay open until the 25th. So just be aware, probably going to want to migrate a little bit sooner than that. We got Freddie in the chat saying Will you be providing this stream as a recorded video? Will you provide timestamps for the critical points? Great point. Yes, we can do that. We can do timestamps in there to show that, if that would be helpful. So as you can see here, I'm not actually getting anything here. It's saying it's approving. I don't know. Did you get here, Bomb, when you tried that initially too, and it just would fail
Yep.
to load, and it just would never load?
I had to just refresh the page. It took a while to like pretty much say that it's not gonna go through.
Yeah. So
Then I
we're
just
gonna
refreshed the page and then
right. So now let's
dropped it.
try starting from scratch, and just like we said, we're going to connect the wallet. We're going to go wallet connect, and so if you do it this way, what you're going to have to do is scan the QR code. I already scanned the QR code, and then you enter your password, and then it's going to show up here. Again, we're going to try this again. We're going to go max, and this time, how much did you take off? I tried it the first time. I did 50,000 tokens, and it was fine. It was seamless. But then I
Oh,
remigrated over those 50,000 tokens because I was like, well, I don't want $5 or apparently, something like that
right.
sitting in my wallet.
I left like 2 tokens of Doge Dash in there.
2 tokens of Wow,
Yeah,
so that
I
went
made it
through.
so yeah, so I made it so it was just like an even number, and I took off like 2 tokens, and it went through fine. And I
Oh,
took off the added point whatever though.
okay,
So
so I'm gonna just do like 5,000 tokens or 3,000 tokens less. We'll do about
okay,
3,000 tokens less. So now we're gonna confirm that, and look at this, boom, same thing. We're gonna approve. It's approving. Let's see if it moves through. It is approving. It might take a little bit. We'll see what happens here. And in the meantime, Bomb will provide us with an interpretive dance.
I'm currently playing Doge Dash. I don't have time for that. I gotta catch up on the leaderboard.
Do you really? All right, well, we're waiting for this to go. And yes, for anyone that's trying to play Doge Dash right now, the leaderboard is still going, but you cannot swap tokens. So we'll take a quick pause here while this is approving, and we'll check the leaderboard. So you're gonna show this first of all, that you can't buy or claim any tokens for right now, but you can continue to play. So on the leaderboard, did they inject a little bit more into the reward pool, or did just a lot more
That's
people
what
play?
that's what some people were saying. It looks like somebody said that they put in 1.6 extra.
Well, that's pretty cool. So to celebrate
Yeah.
Migration Day, we got a pretty good rewards pool there starting out, and not a lot of people playing really, because I think a lot of people don't have tokens right now. Hey, what's up, Snow? We got Snow in the chat here. Let's go ahead and check on our progress here. It still says approving. So again, this is the first time I've done it from a desktop. Bomb did it from his desktop, did it with MetaMask. I did it through my mobile device with another wallet, and then I'm trying to do it here to show. It shows that it's still approving. I don't
Uh,
know.
I think it could be. I wonder if you have to take off more for Trust Wallet or
You
something.
might
But
have to.
I used MetaMask when I was on the desktop.
Okay, let's give this a real good like third effort here. So we're gonna go
Okay.
connect wallet here. We're gonna go wallet connect. It's loading the balance. So we're gonna try a little bit more this time to make sure it goes through. What's up, Dari, in the chat? We've got Dari here. All right, we're gonna go max, and this time I'm gonna do what I did before, which was like take a decent amount off the top, and then let's
I
go
like that.
confirm. There you go. You're showing the hello amount. We're gonna approve this. Come on, be the club. Again, I've done this already, so I know it works. I did it from my mobile device though, and Bomb did it from MetaMask on desktop. So maybe it's just going to take a skosh of time here. Let me check my wallet to see if anything's happening. Oh, of course. It's been it's been
What?
on the screen for me to approve it in my wallet. I haven't
Oh.
done it yet.
Oh
Sorry.
boy.
Oh boy. All right, so then it's going to send it to your phone, and in this case, right, it's going to have your smart contract call. Oh boy. We'll edit that one down for people in the background. So then you're going to punch in your password there, and then once it does that, it should go here pretty quickly. So apologies, that one was on me, friends. Let's see what happens. So I have the hash showing that it's processing and it's approving. Here we go. It looks like it has gone through, maybe, potentially, probably. Did it go through? Yep, there we go. So now you can see right here, it has moved to migrate tokens. So once you click this, if you've selected the entire max amount and you hit migrate tokens, it'll like show migrating for like half a second and then it will go away. So it won't really like work if you do the max amount. At least for me, it didn't. I tried it like 3 times, but who knows? That could have been user error too. So I'm just going to hit migrate tokens here. It's going to say migrating tokens. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And then
You just have to make sure you add the wallet on your Trust wallet or whatever. You want to make sure you add the token for when it goes live, though.
oh
That's
yeah,
the only
yeah.
other thing.
We'll show that in just a skosh here. So then, once it's migrating, we're gonna check, make sure migration goes through. Which it's been pretty simple. Like, been through some other migrations before in the past, and they were not this easy.
Yeah, they did pretty well on this one. This was easy.
Yeah, very
A lot of
easy.
information too. Is made it really easy.
Yeah, I feel up, and there it goes. Smart contract popped up over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and approve that. And the tokens, again, we like those checks and balances. Those are good. And now we've got that transaction going through. We should be good to go in just a second here. My wallet is loading and it has gone through.
There you go.
It has migrated. So now it should show up on the screen pretty soon that it's complete. We'll wait for that to happen over here. But I already
Easy
show
peasy.
in my wallet that it is good. And what's going to happen is your balance in your wallet is going to completely go away for Doge Dash, less, of course, the amount that you didn't migrate with, right? So I show in my
Mm-hmm.
wallet that I have like $3 in Doge Dash. So what I'm going to now do is you're going to want to add the token in your wallet. What you're going to do is yep, there we go. See, and it's completed here. It's going to give you an option to add hello to MetaMask, which is very easy to just click on that. But if you want to do it to Trust as well, what I did is I copied this token link here. And then what you're going to do when you get to your wallet is you're going to click the upper right hand corner, and that's going to bring up all the tokens. And you're going to add a token. And then when you get here, so you're going to add a custom token. Can you see that, Bomb? And when you get
I
to
was
this
just
screen
checking
right
them.
here, you're just going to paste in the contract address after switching from the Ethereum network here. You're going to switch to BNB Smart Chain right there. Paste in the contract address. And once you paste in the contract address, hang on, I'm going to go ahead and do that here. Then it's going to show up the name, the symbol, and you should have 18 decimal points. So if it shows up that you have 18 decimals and it automatically loads the name hello and the symbol hello, you know you've done it correctly. And then all you have to do is just click save, and then you're going to have that display in your wallet. It's not going to have a dollar value, ascribed to the token value, but you're going to get to see the token value show up in your wallet. So once you do that, boom, got hello in my wallet now. And again, it's not going to load the dollar value, so don't go like, oh no, I added a meme coin, I didn't add the real one. Like, that is fine. You're good. It's just the dollar amount isn't going to be live. The token's not going to be live to actually purchase until October 17th. So we're going to have to wait a little bit while people are migrating, but in 2 days, that token's going to be live and we're going to be good to go. Does anyone have any questions? I thought it was pretty simple, straightforward, and easy. Again, don't click on any links that anyone other than the core team is posting, either by the official channels in Telegram, or if you want to check out the Coin Market Cap article, go ahead and take a look at that. But again, only get to this article from the Telegram chat where the core team has posted that. Again, if you want to follow, I'll switch it up here. If you want to follow this post right here, it lists everything you need. It lists the swap.hello.1, the entire coin market cap article, as well as an FAQ section in there as well. So the one thing that I found that I didn't like, I kind of wanted to know that, it wasn't in there, and I don't know, it might have been listed somewhere else, but setting to click on max, if you do max transfer, it didn't work whenever I tried that. I don't know if other people have found that to be the case or not, but otherwise super seamless, very easy migration. I don't think I've ever experienced as much preparation and seamless migration as that. I liked this whole setup here where it's just 1 through 4, really simple. It's really like 1 through 3. When you get to this, it's just telling you you know, you've completed the steps. So I was excited about that. I don't know about you guys, but happy migration day. I'm super excited for what's to come and where migration is going. I thought the team did a very good job with this migration, as well as like the halting of trading yesterday, this migration, and just anyone that's asking questions. They've been attacking their socials very well, and just taking care of that. So yeah, good migration from my side. I thought everything was good there. I don't know, Bomb, do you have anything else that you would add in terms of the migration? But I think just adding the custom token, switching to the BNB chain instead of Ethereum, make sure it's not on Ethereum, and it should go if you paste the token address there.
Yep. Pretty easy. Pretty simple.
Yep, pretty easy. So hopefully it was helpful actually seeing someone go through it rather than like I like the video that they posted was pretty darn good too. Let me see if I can find where they did the where they posted the video. Click
I think it's on
here
their
to see
YouTube
the video
channel.
guide. Here we go. Let's open this link here. So here you go. If you go full screen here. So here, the first one it's going to show you the desktop migration guide. Halfway through, it'll show you the mobile. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to migrate through desktop, but I'm going to do it through mobile, just go to halfway through the video. It's only a minute long for each video, the desktop and the mobile, but it will show you with some sweet background music how to migrate, just kind of like how we did, just walking step by step. It's going to show a screen for each of those, and it will get you all the way through. But yeah, that's about it. And then again, halfway through the video, it will show you the mobile migration guide here. I know a lot of you guys are doing this from your phone. Very similar user interface. It's not going to be a lot more different from the desktop. I actually found it super easy from the mobile. That's how I did it the first time, and it went right through just like this.
Nice.
Yeah. So check out the video, check out the socials. I'll leave this on for the next 40 seconds or so while this plays out, and then we'll just kind of recap real quick, and we can close out as we celebrate migration. It's here, people. We waited. For how long did we wait, Bomb? A couple of weeks? A couple weeks longer? Couple months, maybe?
Hey, we made it. We waited long enough. Put it that way.
Oh, yeah. We were all excited.
And now we're here.
And now it's here. Look at that. Visit hello.one. So get all the migration information from Hello. Don't take my word for it or anyone else's. Go to the official channels to make sure you're doing it correctly. If you have any questions or you want to do a walkthrough, don't do it with anyone in like on separate DMs, random site. Like definitely make sure that you're going to the team and you're having the team assist you with that. And it should be pretty straightforward. We didn't have any issues other than the ones that we mentioned that really were more user error than anything else. So just make sure you're following that, and you should be good to go. If you want to check out the article from CoinMarketCap, that one's out, and it explains the migration completely, as well as what it will look like in terms of the ratios, as well as it's actually kind of cool. I liked this. They underlined the Hello use case here. And it says you may have noticed that the Doge Dash, the game, is now accessed through hello.one and will not be a one-off, as all future games will be found within our library, all found in one place. And look at this, you even have a wink from the team. They're winking. Here, let me zoom in a little bit on this.
No, I can see it. I just
where did it go?
They're winking.
Oh yeah, they're winking. Look at this. There you go.
That's a good sign. Oh, wink. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, so the tokens are explained, the Hello use case here, important dates further explained. So again, trading was halted on the 14th. That's where we were, and then here's where we are. Migration open Trading will open for hello on October 17th. This is the big one, okay? This is when trading can happen. So make sure, I'd recommend you migrate before that time frame. I'd recommend doing it before the 17th when the token becomes live. You can wait if you want to, but don't wait too long because, again, migration will close. I don't see it right there. But migration closes on the 25th. So do not wait until the 24th to migrate. Don't do it. Migrate early. Migrate
Not
early.
financial advice.
Not financial, just migrate early. And if you want the migration frequently asked questions, that's also can be found in the Telegram. Just check that out. That shows the new token address. It's going to explain all this stuff, like why does my token value appear as 0? It's going to be 0 until the 17th, right there, right? Until the new token is updated there. That's when that's going to happen. Wallet Connect isn't working. What should I do? Yes. And again, look at this. They have all of this stuff outlined. The only thing I'm not seeing is the max, like max value, because did that work for you when you tried max value? Or did you
No,
have to select a little bit
I
less?
think I think it was a little something they probably didn't see, or like, because you can't really try it until it like goes, I feel like, and so then
Yeah.
maybe it was just a little hiccup. But yeah, it's pretty simple to get around.
Yeah, just don't select max. It's going to show max as the only option. So you click max, and then once you do that, you're going to have to take a little bit off the top there to make sure that it goes
Yeah.
through. At least from our experiences, I don't know if anyone's been able to do that with max. But then again, to make sure that the token appears, you're going to switch it to BNB instead of Ethereum, and then you're going to paste the token address. And so migration is good. Here we go. Again, this should be like in bold and like everywhere. Do not wait on this. Make sure you're migrating. I just do it this weekend. Make sure you're migrating before the 17th, but it closes after the 25th. So don't be that person. Don't be that person that waits and then misses out because you forgot about it. But other than that, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, we did it through both. Both were fine. And again, the 100-to-1 ratio, everyone knows that hopefully by now. And you should be good to go. I mean, anything else that you would want to share? I don't know if you guys saw Bomb discovered an NFT hybrid. If you check out like the other video on our channel, for some reason it's not showing up as a short. I don't know why it's not doing that. We got to figure
It's
that out,
okay.
Bomb. We will figure
We
that out.
will.
But the Bomb
Oh,
discovered an NFT hybrid, and
yeah. Martin just said devs are working on the decimal point bug fix, and will be fixed soon. That's great to know.
oh,
Wow.
awesome. Yeah. Love that. So, I mean, again, the team's super good at whenever they identify something that's like just below perfection, they are like, no, we need to be perfect. And they fix it. So, again, for right now, if you do want to migrate, just make sure you take a little bit off and then you can go ahead and successfully do that. But let's check out what's going on in Telegram right now and see if anyone else has any other questions. Okay, it doesn't appear in my wallet. Yep, approved. And when I click migrate, nothing happens. Have you approved and migrated? Yep. So thanks. And everyone's saying it worked perfectly. You're having a lot of community members jump in and like assist the people that have like are saying that they're having issues. And again, remove the numbers after decimal point. Yeah, it's a lot of that kind of stuff here. Don't convert 1000 Doge Dash, try converting, or don't convert 1000 decimal point 586, try converting just 1000, right? So you're going to have some dust left over, but that should work as it worked for us. And I like this. This is a really good image here that it's not letting me open. All right, let me just, whoop, that didn't work. But that was a great image by Mr. Kevin, I think was the one who posted that. So check this right here. In Trust, this is for adding your migrated tokens in Trust Wallet. I don't know if you guys can see this, but in Trust Wallet, click Options, click Plus to add token, change the network to BNB Smart Chain, paste the contract address for migration, and then it will show up. It's going to auto complete the rest of the things that you would need there for you, which is just super simple. Like, I don't know, I just felt like it was really well done, just really easy. What do you think, Bomb? Thoughts?
Yep.
Yup. Parting gifts? Yep.
Pretty easy, pretty simple.
You're just playing Doge Dash. I've got your screen up now. I can see you.
Oops.
you you died over there. So, Bomb, I want to know really quickly because now that we are officially migrating, I think it's really important that we would maybe have, like, I don't know, some content or something that we can share with the community about, like, Hello being shilled. When do you think the community is going to see a part two to part one of the little shill drill that was put together? Do you have any specifics or anything like that? I know we just posted a short that's a clip from that thing that's not showing up as a short for some reason, but it's there. So when
It
is
is.
the full video coming out that we can experience
I
that with the community?
I would like to say that it's probably when Hello goes live that we'll see it. I would say that.
Okay, so you're thinking around the 17th, at or
Right
around
around the
maybe?
17th. Yep. Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna try to figure some things out before then, people. Like we're gonna figure out why the YouTube Shorts isn't working for us. We're the people that if you ever think like, man, I don't want to make mistakes myself. I'd much rather learn from the mistakes of others. That's us. We are those
Yep.
people. We are the people that make mistakes for you so that like you can learn from the mistakes that we're making and then you don't have to make the same mistakes. Martian saying, actually, if you have 100.576, it rounds off to 1.06 hello, so the transaction doesn't go through. That's why we are telling people that's why we're telling people to remove the numbers after the decimal point. That makes sense because it's rounding up, and you actually don't have that balance in your
Oh,
wallet, so you have to take a little bit less. It's why don't we do
got
this
it.
one more time? So I still have some dust in my wallet. So let's do this one more time, and we're going to display exactly what Martian's talking about there. Once this balance loads, it's like, man, this guy is just doing this over and over and paying gas fees for some reason. We don't know why. But let's see once this loads. Bomb is just trying to get on the leaderboard. How many tokens or dashes do you still have?
Like 600. I accidentally bought 1,000.
Yeah, I have like 247. That should be good for
Yeah.
tiding me over. All right, here we go. So we're going to click max here. So as you can see, I just want to see what I'm actually showing up in my wallet over here. Yeah, so it shows I have 30,000 in my wallet here. As you can see, there's exactly 30,000. So this will actually be interesting. I'm going to try to do all 30,000 because it shows exactly 30, almost exactly 30,000. There's like 7 more zeros and then 22 after the decimal point. So we're going to try to do exactly 30,000. Let's see if this works, which is going to give us 300 hello. We're going to approve. Now this is going to pop up in my wallet. I got to be attentive to this because last time I was waiting for something that was not going to pop up on the screen. Approving. And then we have King saying, was thinking about getting an NFT. Do you guys know if the NFTs transfer to all the games or just Doge Dash? They transfer to all the games. They're going to be, um,
Mm, well,
well, the
we don't.
ones,
The ones that they've said they're coming out with, they said that it'll transfer over, right?
right. Yeah.
But
So
yeah, so
it's
far, yes.
so far, yes. So Dash of the Dead is going to be coming out soon, and they have NFT integration that's working for that, where you're also going to get the value for your NFTs, which are going to be 3D NFTs in the game, I believe. So that should be good. And again, over here you can see it's going to let me migrate the token, so I'm going to try. Let's see if it lets it go through. It looks like it's good because it's showing up in my wallet there. It's not failing to load instantly. So here we go. And we are migrating. And there we go. Tim from the core team is letting us know, King, that all the Dash games, the NFTs are going to be integrated in. So thank you, Tim, for that.
Perfect.
And look at that. Boom. Complete. Success. You did it. This made me feel so proud of myself when I saw that. I was like, thank you. Thank you
Way
for
to
telling
go.
me I was a success. And I did it right because I made so many mistakes, even though it was so simple. So that's it. It's pretty simple. And look at that. I just got 300 Hello tokens, which in the future, Bomb is going to be worth what?
$3,000.
$3,000. What would that be? That'd be like $10 each. King Pack Vision saying, thanks, guys. You bet. No, that's why we want to make sure we're just We're the
There's
ones that
still,
are your guinea pigs here.
yeah, 100%. First of all, I think there are some really low Doge Dash NFTs still right now.
Yeah, let's
Might be
check that
time
out.
to. They just dropped in the floor price. Everybody's got a few more people selling right here.
How
These are
much is
new.
how much is that for?
$50.
Wow. Are you gonna sweep the floor there, Bomb? Yeah, it was just listed 7 hours ago.
7 hours ago, and then this one was recently listed too, I think.
Are you gonna submit some offers there?
Same people. I don't really have any Ethereum right now to buy those, but the offer is really high actually. 0.25. That's not like terribly low for a point 0.3 NFT. But again, I like to point out that there are not a lot of NFTs for sale. I think it says actually up here how many are for sale. 1% of them are listed.
Wow.
54 only are listed. 54 out of 4,000 of them. That is
That's like
crazy to me.
1%.
That's like
It's
1%.
like 1.1,
And
1.2, right? That's crazy.
yeah, and there are a lot of owners too, which is cool to see that like they're not selling. So
Right.
54 people, think about it this way. Once we start marketing and people are like, ah, snap, I got to get myself an NFT. There's only 54 options out there right now. That is not a lot at all.
No.
So,
No. And they're
yeah.
definitely gonna say it that way too. I gotta get myself an NFT. That's how it's gonna go down. They're gonna
100%.
100%. Look at you. You've just been playing this entire time, Bomb. I see
Am I
you.
already what position am I
You're
in?
in third.
Let's
You're just
go.
you're scaling up the leaderboard. Well, hopefully people found that somewhat helpful if you hadn't migrated yet. If you have any other questions, let us know, but I think it was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We'll switch over to the Telegram here again really quick. But I thought it was pretty simple and straightforward. A lot of people still asking in Telegram, like after migration, do I add the new token hello manually? Like I hope if you're asking, questions about like, hey, this process and you just want to see someone do it, if that's just easier to see someone do it and answer any questions or kind of, you know, go through it like we did here, just refer people to I guess in Telegram you can't do that because links aren't going to be able to be posted, but if you want to
Right.
just say, hey, just Google, you know, which by the way, we changed our YouTube channel. It's not Finstar hodling anymore. It is appropriately dubbed now as Fin and Bomb. So
Let's
let's
go.
go. We changed the image there to a little bit of Finn and Bomb dressed up in the Doge Dash NFT shilling hello. So you're going to see the full footage of that whole shill drill coming out pretty soon. It's just we wanted to make sure it was coming out when migration was happening and we could like celebrate the new token and we could show someone shilling hello at that point. So that's going to be
Yeah.
fun. We're finishing up editing on that video. I hope you guys liked part one. I don't know if you guys were like, man, these guys are such clowns. Like, what are they doing? But we had fun filming, and that's really we were like, hey, we just got to meet up. We got to just get this like content. So we put together the content. We actually put it together. We had the content for a little bit, like what we actually wanted to do, but we were just waiting for the migration date to be announced when it was announced that we were going to be migrating. And so we were like, man, we just want to like film it, and we just got to film it at this point. And so we were
Yep.
just waiting and waiting and waiting to get like those shots. And then when they announced the migration date was coming out, we were like, okay, we got our window. Like we got 2 weeks
To go.
to make this happen and to film that. So part one was really just a teaser for what you're going to see. We got quite a few good interactions with a lot of people. That was fun. That was fun going to a couple of different places, which you're going to see a couple of different places, dressed up in my Doge Dash NFT garb, and Bomb just laughing at me in the background. And just, you were really supportive though, Bomb. I will say that.
I
Like, you
you
were,
know,
it was kind of, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not one of those people that, like, that's what I would do on a random, like, Friday and Saturday, just go dressed up in public like that. But it was fun, and we had a good time doing it. And I think there's definitely going to be more space for that as we get onto this, you know, hello journey that we can refer people to the site. We can just put out some positive content where people can just laugh about it, and it can just be a funny thing where we're telling people about hello and doing it in a way that, is hopefully at least a little bit mildly entertaining. So with that, Bomb, I think we're going to have to get back to editing. I mean, if no one else has anything else that they'd like to add, who wants to guess that Bomb is still dashing? There he is. We got
That's
you.
me.
We caught you out. We caught you out, Bomb. Well,
My
Bomb,
question is to speculate what's next? What's coming next is the better question I have.
well,
You
we
know?
we had a lot of guesses on our last stream about like what is coming after this and what is
Right.
the order of operations that it's going to come. Here's what I would like to see ideally. In an ideal world, what we would see is let people migrate. Don't release a white paper yet. Otherwise, it's going to be just like too much. Like people are still going to be focusing on migration, and this other stuff's going to come out. As much as I'd love to just see a release of everything right now, I don't think that's wise. I think what they should
Right.
do is let migration go through. 17th, the new token's going to be released. Then at that point that the new token is being actively traded, then we start to say, hey, we're going to have an AMA, or we're going to have something scheduled for this date when the updated white paper is going to be discussed. Right. And then for that white paper, I don't think it would be like, I would like it if they revealed some things and when the dates are that they're going to be released, but also, like we talked about, I think it was in Telegram, like a shaded image of like something you can't really see or you don't know what it is, and it's kind of like a question mark, but it has a date of when that's going to be announced. And I think that would not only provide a lot of like suspense and excitement, but it'd give the team some flexibility about what that would actually look like upon that date. Like if they'd want to release the date for that being announced or actually announce it at that time, it gives a lot more flexibility while also building some healthy suspense and not just hype that's,
Right.
unfounded at that point. So I'd like to see that 17th, we get the migration that goes, completely through. We have the new token that can be traded. And then shortly thereafter, in celebration of the new chart, the new, all that stuff, then it said, hey, we're going to have an AMA, or we're going to be talking to all of you on this date. Probably I would structure that for maybe a Friday. So if that would be the 17th, that means that live chat could be like the 21st, or maybe just before that, right? Like on the 20th or something like that. But like let the chart get going, but also set up the precedent for when the next like touch point will be, right? And that
Right.
being like an AMA or something like that, where, or even just a video, like a recording, right? Or just something where it's like they're hopping on, and some community members are asking like already pre-screened questions that they've submitted and have been read, and then they can do those on screen, or maybe ask a few additional questions. But really having that set up to where the white paper can also be released would be amazing, I think, because people would be excited about the white paper being released. And then of course, once the white paper is released, I'm sure everyone's going to be super excited about that too. But
Right.
when we see the white paper, I don't know if that's just me. Do you want to see everything they're doing? Or do you want to see like, just show us like what's happening this month? Or just show us like a couple of things that are happening this month, and also keep a few things like hidden?
I like a hybrid version, a little bit of both. Show me what's kind of coming next and then what's planned for the future, but like you can blur some of it out almost. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, I think that'd be a cool thing to do because you want people to know like what your plan is for the future, not just the next month. But
Right.
then again, like, yeah, I think it should be a little bit of both, kind of a mixture.
Yeah.
But and again, I like the idea of releasing something without like saying something. You know what I mean? Like they don't the community creates the awareness and then they announce that they did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I think I really like that way of doing it because then it gets the community behind it and it's like, "Oh, like check this out." And then everyone wants to see it and then they make an article about it or something.
So you're not just looking at like, you're looking at like I don't even know what a three version of a hybrid, but you would like to see like a tertiary hybrid here, where
Sure.
you want to see some things hidden, right? But like
Yeah.
shown that they're going to be released on that date. Some things not hidden, where it's revealed that this thing is going to be announced on this date. And then you also want to see the third permutation there of things that are just released and they don't announce it at all. So you
I
think they should
like
do a
that.
combination of all three, right?
I think so. I think that makes it interesting, keeps everybody on their toes and everybody ready to go. So,
Okay. Yeah,
mm,
I could I could get on board with that because I think there's a lot of things too that they've said there there are things that fall into all three categories, right? Like I think
right.
Dash of the Dead, for example, would be something that they could have a release date, right,
Sure.
the for the actual time that the beta or testing or whatever is coming out, right? That would fit category number 1. Category number
Yeah.
2, the shaded thing where it's going to be announced what it is, could be like Project X, right? They've talked about this Project
Sure.
X and like what is that going to be? Like when is that like but it's going to be announced on this date, right? Shaded version. And then
Right.
they've also talked about the things that they don't want other people to copy what they're doing. And if you even give someone like a month in the crypto space, a lot of people could try to churn out a product in that same time or near
Right.
that same time. So I'd say the third thing would be those really like we got to keep this secret. We got to keep this like behind closed doors, and then we just release it, or we announce it like the day before, right? It's
Right.
not
Yep.
something where it's like you're knowing about this a month in advance. In advance, there. We've got
Right.
Hassan in the chat here saying, "Boom, baby! When is part 2 video?" So again, part 1. If you want to check out part 1, wherever you're watching this live stream, if you just want to see the part 1, that was just kind of a teaser of what's to come. There's a little bit longer of a video that is part 2 that actually shows the actual shilling and what happened, and there's some other hopefully comical stuff in there, and we thought it was funny. Okay, the things that we've edited for the second one, I don't know if people are just like, these guys are just a couple of fools. Like,
It's what it
I,
seems like when we're in public, I'll tell you that much.
it feels like that, but we don't mind doing that for the content, do we, Bomb? Do we mind doing that for the community? I guess you were just
Totally
holding the
not.
camera this
I was
time.
holding a camera at this point, so I mean, I don't mind it really. I mean, although I was affiliated with you, if that makes any sense, you know.
That's true. Yeah, if
Um,
we were gonna get like thrown in jail, we would have been together in that. I would have said, "Hey, not just me,
you
take
have
him too.
experience.
Take
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
He's with me." Taking Bomb
But
down with
I
me.
have another question too about the future. Are we gonna keep these same coins,
What
or
do
will
you?
they be hello tokens?
Oh, you mean like are they gonna edit the tokens in game?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a fair. I mean, they're not
I don't think they have to,
really.
but I think it just,
I
it'd be
mean, they could
interesting.
leave them the same because they're Doge Dash tokens inside the Doge Dash game,
Yeah, that's kind of true, I guess. Keep it separate. Yeah,
right? I mean, it's like
good point.
in Donkey Kong 64, it's a rareware game, right? But there's still
Right.
golden bananas that you can collect in
Sure.
Donkey Kong, right? And then
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a good analogy or just awful, but
Well, then
I
in
think they
Diddy
could
Kong
do.
Racing, they have the coins, right? The rare coins, win rare coins, don't they? Or no, that's a
I
Nintendo
think
coin.
they have bananas in Diddy Kong Racing too, right? You collect. What is who got on like the banana train and I guess Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. That was yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense. Stupid, stupid,
that does
stupid,
that
Finn.
does make
Yeah,
sense.
that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like they have coins and other things, and I think that's going to be the exciting thing with all of these games. You're going to have the redeemable Hello token that is hopefully going to be the you know token behind everything, right? It's going to be the
Right.
currency. And so I don't know if you're collecting these in the game and then when you go out to your portal, it just moves those to hello tokens. I'd imagine it's going to be something like
Right.
that. You know,
I think it will be, yeah.
because for people that have like it's interesting if here I'll go to this really quick. For people that have tokens, like see I have some tokens here sitting in my wallet here and is that going to get converted instantaneously to Hello tokens?
I would think so, yeah.
Right? So this is going to display as, you know, 1,000, almost 1,200 tokens here. It would just convert to Hello. In that case, then they could change all the tokens in game because it will be the different token, right? That it
Right.
would display here. It wouldn't be that many Doge Dash.
Yeah, exactly.
I see you. This whole
Mhm.
time, you've just been climbing up the leaderboard.
Where am I at right now?
You're in second place, which is
Let's
another thing
go.
we talked about this on the last video. This is pretty cool for any of you that have been like gaming on like on a desktop. You previously couldn't check the leaderboard from your mobile, or at least I couldn't. I don't know if anyone else had that issue, but now you can just go through the website. So we can just go. Let's just go hello.one.com, and then you can check again the Doge Dash leaderboard right here. Boom. So while Bomb is gaming right there, he can just check it on his phone and be like, hey, where is this? Where am I at right now? Let's give shout outs here real quick. We've got Ian Rudius. I am Doge Dash champion, who is currently in first. We've got Hassan in 11th, closing in on top 10. Way to go, Hassan. Hassan is in chat right now, too, saying, what will be the opening price of Hello? Could be Finn and Bomb. What do you think the opening price will be? I
I think
think,
it's whatever it closed at, right?
yeah, I
Isn't that
think
how it
whatever
has
it
to
will be
be?
closed at minus 2 decimal points, right?
Right.
That's what I would think.
I
And
think
this is,
1 2 something, right?
I think it's
Point
one,
zero 1 2,
yeah, some point
something like
zero
that.
1 2. It was like 5 or
Right.
1 2 6. But that was what we were talking about. Like, would it be advantageous to migrate sooner rather than later? Because if you migrate and trading starts on the 17th, then you can start trading. And what if everyone buys a ton or they sell a ton? Like, I don't know. Like, what's going to happen? But if you migrate later, like say you migrated on the 20th, that's 3 days of trading on the new token that you're not going to be able to participate in either buying or selling, depending on whatever you're going to do. Now, for us, it
Right.
doesn't really matter because we're like, I don't know, barring some catastrophe, I don't see Bomb or I selling. So it doesn't really matter whenever we do it before the 25th. But I'd imagine it's not going to affect the token price at all because if you migrate later, you still have the same amount of Doge Dash tokens, right? So it's just going to be wherever the token price is after you migrate, if you migrate after the 17th, right? So say you migrated on the 19th and
Right.
the token price goes from where it's at and it goes up 50%, you're going to enter at 50%. But conversely, if it goes down 50%, your entry would be at negative like 50%. So it would be at whatever that amount was currently. Hassan saying tokenomics in the game could be something tough to everything will be changed dash purchase rate and entry fees in the game. Yeah, so I don't want to read too much into like all that's going to be changed. I think they're probably just going to take exactly what they're doing right now and they're just going to take the proportions of what the Hello token is going to be versus the Doge Dash token. So I wouldn't
I
get,
think it's this is an interesting thing right here.
what is
A
that?
hello token will be used for purchasing NFTs. That's interesting. I didn't see that before. I was trying to find the
That's
one where it said
amazing.
like right?
That's amazing though. That you can purchase them with the Hello token because previously we had to buy those.
Right? So like if I was to
Yeah,
go in here and I'm like, "Oh, I got a ton of hello
that's going
tokens.
to
I'm
be
just going to buy it with
super
this."
simple.
That would be really nice.
Wait,
That's
where does it
actually
say?
that's what
Where does it say that? Where are you at right now?
in the about us section. Cuz I'm trying to find where it said didn't they say something about like guilds or something?
Yeah. So
I
about
thought I
right
read that.
here.
Yeah, I clicked about us and then I
Oh,
took it
about
went
us.
there.
Okay. The Hello token is at the heart of the Web3 ecosystem, just what we were talking about right there, right? Hello will be utilized
Mhm.
for accessing exclusive content. I mean, you already know we like that. We were talking about the exclusivity about
Right.
this, which would be super cool from a tokens perspective as well as an NFT perspective. Playing games in the Hello Arcade, and purchasing NFTs.
Right?
As the ecosystem grows, further utility will be revealed. I like that a lot. I think
So
that's
yeah,
really exciting, actually.
that makes it really nice to be able to use.
Yeah.
Um,
And
right?
we've got Hassan in the chat saying if there will be NFT purchase with hello, it could be a game changer. Yeah, I mean, I just think that would be just
Dude.
super simple. And they've been doing such a good job of having everything very simple, very accessible from their website without making it look clunky. I will
Yeah.
say this, I think the organization could improve a little bit on the website, just slightly, because like you found that and it's like super
But I like
cool.
it that way. I like it that way because that's like one of those things where like not everybody looks at that or sees that, and it's like a
Yes,
nugget that you can share
I
on like
I guess
Twitter, right?
so. I That's
And it
fair.
causes an extra round of quote unquote hype almost.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point there. I think it does. I want to make sure people can like look at this. They do this really well. Check out the. Can you? Oh, you can't see the top of the screen. I might have to
Switch
drag.
it to the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch this to the other one. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm just playing Doge Dash anyways.
All right, so check out the top of the screen here. They include the token contract, the hello contract
Yeah,
at the
I
very
know,
as
right?
a tab, its own tab. I think that's genius. Like let's not
Right?
make it confusing for anyone. Like just right there. Beautiful. And that's what I think like there's a little bit more that they could include. So like arcade or I guess you kind of would put that in about us, I guess.
Yeah, no, you'd put that in about us
Yeah,
because
that
it's the
that's
overall token.
I'm off my rocker. That's
I
where it
just
should go.
Where did I read guilds? I read it on stream here, didn't I?
You did.
Was it in a Coin Market Cap article?
Mm,
I thought it was
no,
on
it
the
was on the
website.
site. It was on the site.
Yeah, I can't find it anymore. Maybe
Maybe
that was
they heard it and were like, "Ugh," like
we're not ready to
we're
release
not
that.
ready, not ready yet. Um,
Yeah, I thought I read that somewhere. I'm gonna
you
have to check the other
you
streams.
did. We can check on the stream.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, Finn versus Bomb, like guilds or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
They might have just like scrapped that idea altogether or decided that it wasn't time to share
yeah.
that.
I like the
Um,
idea though, me
Yeah,
personally.
Hassan saying, and also I feel now they will keep some percentage of tax on sales and purchase goes to the game pool, which will contribute to all Dash games. I mean, the cool thing about this is there's so much they can do from here. It's not like any one thing. Like this, before we were only looking at the game and we were measuring everything that they could potentially do by the fact that it was just a game that we were looking at, right?
Right.
But now we're like, it's the equivalent of if you took like, I don't know if you guys are American football fans, but if you like took a 1 yard snippet and like we had everyone trying to decipher what the entire football field looked like from like a single yard of grass. And now we've
Right.
got the entire football field to play with and we can paint, revise, create, build, engineer, like evolve however we want all across the field. And it's like things can be done in this section over here that, you can just leave this the way it is, or you can make this different. And now this entire football field is being used by one single token. And it's just going to be so easy. That was a terrible analogy, but I hope you
It
guys know.
was. I kind of got lost,
Yeah, that
but
was
it's
really
okay.
bad.
It's okay. It was a good try though.
I
It was
think
good.
that the house, like the house and the different rooms, right, is the better. And
Yep.
not like we were in a single room, and now we like built a huge foundation for like being able to build on top of that.
My
So,
my question I have too is there going to be like another app? I feel like they're going to have to make another app, which I think they kind of hinted to
oh snap!
back in May. But if you have another app, one where you can buy, you can shop with the token, and then you can play different games inside the app.
So
Like
you're saying it would just be one
one app,
one app, the Hello app. So what happens to the
right?
Doge Dash app? Do they convert that or get rid of it?
They just get rid of it because you're able to play it in the Hello app.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I don't know coding wise if that's
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
we
I would
don't know we
assume it
don't know
would. I'm not
anything
that
about what
smart,
that would look like. But
but
no,
I would think you could do that.
yeah, I mean that would make sense.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just excited, people. We're here. We're finally here.
right?
Like this is people, it is going to be a Q4 to remember. It has been so
Mhm.
much building getting here, and all we've seen is a token migration. There is so much that's coming after this that like we are just going to be blown away by. Because think about it. They've said from the get-go they had so many things that they wanted to do, but then the crypto market like tanked, right? Ever since that time, they've just been building in the background with their coding hammer and nails, and they've got, I would imagine, quite a bit that they've said over and over. We've got a beast to release. We've got so much that's been going on that we're just so excited to release. Even Paul said in Telegram the other day, right? Like, it's finally here. I've been waiting for this day, like, more so than anyone, not just because we're migrating to a new token, but because of what that means they can actually now talk about, what that means they can
Right.
actually now release, what that means that we can actually now see, right? And how hard must that have been for them to be working on all this stuff behind the scenes and not be able to share that? But now, can you imagine? Like, they're just focusing on getting everyone through migration. And I would imagine once migration is smooth, once migration is like is through the
Completed.
tokens
Yeah.
being traded, all that stuff, we're gonna just see you know, a very different kind of, release amount, I think, relative to what we've experienced lately. Because I don't know if you guys remember when it was just Doge Dash the game, they were always updating things. They were always changing things, new levels, new
Yep.
soundtrack. Like they were so good about that. And then they were like, hold on, we got to take a timeout. We're going to wait until after the Hello migration takes place to do all these things. So now that's going to kickstart again. I'm excited. We got Hassan in here saying, the team Hello is fabulous, bro. They make everything perfect in a professional way. I'm more bullish. And even they haven't taken the game off air. Yeah, that's a great point. So, despite
That's
all this stuff that's
true.
happening, they still manage to make sure the game stays online. Awesome point there, Hassan. Even during the migration time, also. This shows we are in a good place, and I'm very bullish. Each and every product is like a masterpiece. It's a true gem. Yeah, I mean, buckle up, people. I think this Q4, Baum was giving me price predictions, and he was saying, I think it's gonna be here, and I was like, I think it's gonna be like even more so than there. But like again, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves based on where we're at. I would just encourage you to check out the market cap and see where we're currently sitting because if you look at the market cap for Doge Dash and you look at what like other I missed the jump. Other product projects and things are trading at, it's very different. And pretty soon what we're going to be doing is we're going to be releasing a little bit of a video. The shill drill was pretty fun that we did. We'll be releasing that pretty soon. But we're also going to do like a because we as we're talking to people and I did this a while ago, a long time ago on stream. I did like the 5 P's of why I'm invested in Doge Dash, right? And they apply to any different crypto project you do. You can measure them by those 5 things. And I would love to do that for Hello. Just make it a quick like 2-minute video for anyone that wants to like say, hey, this is why Hello is something that I'm invested in, there's the people of the core team, like the people that are involved. This is who they are, this is what they do, and like we're just going to share a quick, it's going to be a quick like 2-minute, maybe 3-minute video that we're just going to have that can just be shared where it's like if people ask what is Hello, why should I invest in this versus all the other crypto projects out there, that just makes it kind of an easy investor's guide almost, referencing like the website, the you know official sites and all that stuff. We got Scott in the chat saying, join late, but thanks for putting this on. Appreciate it. You bet, Scott. We're just excited that we're finally here now, and now we can
Right.
start. We were just waiting to get into the super fast car that we're now inside our Lamborghini, and now we can start to drive. And
Right.
that's what I'm excited about. So again, just with content that's going to be coming out, that's going to be very much hello centric. Both the shield drill. I think we posted a short that wasn't really a short earlier today. That's just a part of the thing, which is just ridiculous. But if you want to see it, it's up on the YouTube channel. But we're going to be doing part two is going to be coming out, and we're also going to be doing a like investor's guide to Hello, like why we are invested in it and like what is unique about it that other projects aren't really doing, and other things like look at the market cap. Like the market cap isn't very high, and like it wouldn't take much for it to get to here. So all of that stuff's going to be coming out. We're just excited that now it's like when we're talking to people about it, we can like point them somewhere, right? As of the
Mm-hmm.
17th, we can be like, oh, yeah, you want to buy Hello? This is how you do it. And once that starts, I think everything after that can truly start too. So that's what I'm excited for.
Yep. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. It's
Oh,
gonna be great.
it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. So anything that you would send us on our way with though, Bomb, that we didn't already talk about or cover?
Nothing really. Again, there's only 54 NFTs out there left in Doge Dash. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. So
No,
if somebody does not have an NFT, not financial advice, but it gets you an extra life in this game, which is pretty useful. Not
it
gonna
is.
lie, just having one NFT doesn't matter if they have whatever they have. It just gives you an extra life. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel like this opens the door for them to come out with multiple things that they've been hiding or holding for the past few months. And so I think this is going to be an awesome, uh, might be a little difficult in these next 48 hours to make sure everyone's understanding migration. But I think once the majority of people migrate, they're going to be like, all right, we're kind of done with this. Let's move on to now dealing with Hello. And if anybody has any questions, they can check out the video or just post something in Telegram or Discord. But I think after the next 24 to 48 hours, they're going to be ready to start doing stuff. And I would hope so, but I would think they would also do that too. That's me.
Yeah, no, I
So
agree. So what do you think when would you say they're going to do the announcement of like, hey, this is going to be when we're going to announce the white paper, or this is going to be like when would you recommend they do that? Because if they're
I I would post something Monday or Sunday afternoon, our Sunday afternoon, so like 6 hours before the token goes live, something like that. And I would say, hey, here's a little something we're working on. Stay tuned. Friday, we're going to have an AMA and we're going to release Blurred Out or something, right? And
yeah,
then that way it's something that it gets people like, okay, there's something coming. I was given a little nugget before the price went or before the token went live, which is awesome. And then I'm able to talk with the team on Friday,
right.
right? So I think that's how they should do it. But that's me personally. I think that'd go really well. It'd keep people stoked about it, and it would keep us okay hyped. We can now ask questions on Friday and get everything ready. But that's my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think that'd be the way to go. And again, just getting it set up, getting it queued so that everything's good to go, but you're also keeping that excitement going as we're building that on the new chart. Because one of the
Right.
things that I think that would help avoid would be a sell off, right?
I mean, like, yeah, just thinking about it now, like,
Hmm.
if we were to transfer over, migrate over, and nothing was released, like, I feel like they wouldn't do that, you know? Like, I don't wanna be, like, rude or mean, but it's like, you wouldn't do it, like, you know what I mean, though? Like, "Hey,
I
we're
know.
migrating, hello, we did it!" And then just nothing for, like, till Friday or you know what I mean? Like, that just there's no way that's gonna happen, right? Like, guys, like,
I
you know what I
mean,
mean?
well, and
Like,
I mean, this is why I think it'd be good because they were going to have the video chat where they were going to hop on, right? And people were kind of expecting that. And it was like, no, we're just going to do it through like Coin Market Cap articles, which personally I
well,
think was a great move. I think that was
no,
what
they
they,
were never gonna do that. That was just a count that's what people didn't understand. That was just a countdown timer. That was
oh,
never, like, actually they just did that for a timer and just it says that because that's how they had to do the timer. So
Got
it
it.
wasn't actually a video that they were going to do. But
Right.
yeah.
But they did talk about in weeks prior that they were going to have an AMA
Right.
before
Sure.
migration where they were going to do it, right? So I think just
Sure.
something now where they would just say, hey, like, here's what's going on, like, get some FaceTime with your founder, right? Where it can be
Mm,
like, get FaceTime with your founder, get FaceTime with your team, be able to like experience this and actually celebrate with one another, even if that's all it was. Like, we're just going to hop on and
right.
we're just going to celebrate together. We're excited. White paper is going to be released on this date. I think that rolls in well to what we were talking about keeping that momentum rather than like migrating and
Yep.
like you hear crickets chirping in the background. It's like,
Yep.
now what?
Yep.
Like, and
Yep.
now where are we at? Like, I think that would be very good. It would be refreshing to see everyone again as we're celebrating the migration. And plus, they don't have to really release anything. They just say like, this
Right.
is when you're going to get more information about like what we've been working on, some of the things at least, and what we're excited to share. And then just start going from there because I don't think they need to do anything else. I don't think it has to be like 5 releases day 1 when you
Right.
migrate. I
I
think
think just something though, I think would be important.
right. Just to touch base and hop on
Yep.
with the community. I know they're trying to I did read that they're trying to like move away from like having a concentrated point of contact with their community like a Telegram or a Discord, but like having the coin market cap articles that everyone like can reference for that, which I think is a good idea. You want to have
Mhm.
a well-known centralized location for people to be able to get information. I just don't know if everyone is going to the coin market cap articles, and maybe that's just on them and like you got to just be better,
Right.
like go read them. But like whenever I read them, I see that it's only a couple of hundred, like maybe like 600 people that have read it, and I know like there's more people in Telegram, I feel like, that are participating in like engaged discussions,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, but like they post that go to the coin market, so it's literally up to them
Right.
to go to it at that point. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
and then
that's
Hassan, you go ahead.
oh, yeah, you go.
I was just gonna say Hassan said we gonna get the teaser of Crypto Cribs first episode. I mean, if they already have it recorded, I wouldn't mind that. I think that'd be another good thing that's like, hey, it was recorded. Let's just get a little 10-15 second clip of it. Whatever it is, keep the like quote unquote it's not necessarily the hype, but just like the I don't know what the word would be,
I
just like
used
the
it
we have
earlier. I used it earlier.
information.
I don't know what it is though again. It wasn't excitement.
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't enthusiasm.
The
I don't know, it was
yeah,
something.
of like there's being work done. I don't know. But yeah, I agree, Hassan. At least something like that. At least a teaser or a little bit of information, I think would be key. But
Yeah, I'm good with just a road like if they just announce when they're going to be chatting about like the new white paper, the things that people
mm,
can see. And again, they don't have to include everything there. I wouldn't want them to include everything there, but just including some things that they can share and then other things that are like blurred out. Because again, people can't steal secrets if it's blurred out and it's just like, hey, we're going to announce something on this date. But then to what
right.
you said, I think it would also be cool if they didn't just have that, but they also had like they just randomly release things and it's like just a Twitter post where it's like, have you checked out the new XYZ, have you checked out this, or like,
Yeah.
have you seen this, because they're doing a ton that is actually pretty cool. I don't know how many times they've revised the website since they changed it and it was new, but like every
Yeah.
time they do it, and I don't mean to bring other crypto projects into this, but I think it's funny. Whenever Hello does something like they update a website, they don't say anything. It's just
Yeah.
like that's what we would do because we're really cool like that. And that's you don't announce something that's so trivial. But like other
Right.
projects, like they're doing a countdown to a website update. And I'm like, there are levels to this game, I guess. Like significant levels to this game. So I think that is one of the things that has me like really excited about it too because they're like, "Oh, well yeah, of course. Like we wouldn't need to tell anyone about that. Like it's just that's what
Right.
we do." So, Yeah, I'm excited. I think their quality is above and beyond other projects that I've seen, and their announcement style, I think, like you said, you could capitalize on all three of those if it was done appropriately there, and you would capitalize on a good amount of excitement sustained. It wouldn't be like one hype cycle, right? But it would
Right.
be a good amount of sustained enthusiasm as products are being released and as they're delivering on things, but also not like, you know, overly hyping, but also not like under marketing, because that's
Right.
another thing where you want to have the opportunity to market what is being done to some degree and get excited about it. But I'd rather they just deliver than hype at all, to be honest. I'd rather they just release it and it's like, hey, check it out, you know? Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
And it really gives less opportunity. I missed that coin. It gives less opportunity for people to sell,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because whenever you have
I
those
think
hype,
that's what Paul said though, right? Didn't he say that a long time ago? He's like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do hypes like this again because then it drives the price up and then people sell right away. We're just gonna start releasing content." And I think that's
yeah,
kind of a great way to do it. I think that's what they realized. That's what he even said. He's like, "That's what we just learned from this and what we just did. So we're not gonna do that again." So
yeah,
I think that's great.
couldn't agree more. I mean, I'm excited. We've got only 2 days to wait until trading begins. What time does it start?
Our 2 a.m.
Our 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Paul, make it LA time. Come on. Come on,
Right.
Paul. Make it our time. I guess we've gotten really lucky with the leaderboard ending at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so
That's true.
we
Yep.
have no place to argue.
That's
Um,
true.
but yeah, no, that's going to be exciting. I always like waking up and like turning over and seeing like exciting things that are happening and that people are stoked about what's going on. I just always jump into the Telegram and people are always just super
Flooding it.
optimistic right now, and you have a few voices but they're drowned out. It's just the FUD just kind of moves to the shoulder lanes, while the the positivity is now flowing, which is cool to see. Hassan saying, we
Right.
I want a 3x NFT. I don't know when I will get it. Please drop NFT in my wallet as a gift. So Hassan, what do you have a 2x NFT as it is? I thought you have a 2x, right? It's just the 3x.
No, I don't think Hassan has a 2x.
Hassan, you don't have a 2x? I think there's one.
There's one for sale for only 800 right now.
Is it still for sale?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would, if I didn't have a 2x, I'd get that 2x. I can tell you this, I paid a lot more for my 2x than that.
Right.
A lot more.
And here's the deal. There's only it won't let me scroll. Wait, where is it? There's only why won't I Oh, here we go. There's only 41 crowns. If they
That's
haven't sold right now, they probably will not sell. So,
that's
oh, Hassan, you
that's
do have a 2x.
facts right there. Hassan
Like
does have
they
a
have
2x.
held Yeah, he just said so yeah, I think you're just going to have to I'm sorry, but just ride it out with a 2x cuz I don't think anybody's going to be selling. You could make an offer, but if they gifted you a 3x, I don't know that they really own another 3x to be honest. You know what I mean? Like
They might.
they might, but you don't like and then even the ultra rares, there's only 25 of them. There's one for sale right now. You can snag that one.
How much?
13 ETH.
Oh, really? What is that, like 18,000?
16.
16,000. I
Somebody
mean,
has an
that's not.
offer for 0.5.
Yeah, that's never gonna sell. But yeah, you gotta just place offers on it, just a ton of them. You'll
Yeah,
you'll probably
you
sell.
can
You'll
do it
you
easy
might get a
now.
crown. You might get a crown if you
I
did
would
an offer.
do what would you say is like the lowest you could get a crown for? I feel
I got a
like
crown for pretty low.
Yeah, but that's because Ethereum was low too, though. You know,
What do you mean? I think I got it for like, I'd have to check.
18,
I think I got it for less than
1800,
that.
something like that. Yeah,
It was like
I would just put
1800 or
offers
something.
in at right around probably 1 ETH, and I think you'd get a deal. I'm not gonna lie. If you put in 1 ETH for an offer, I would have a high possibility that you would get one. But that's me.
Yeah. No, I think I agree with you. I think you would.
Yeah, Hassan, if you have 1500 for a crown, I can get, but not more than that, dude. That should be enough for a crown. How much is ETH right now? Isn't it 13 or did it go up?
I don't know. I have
Let
all
me
my
check ETH.
devices are in use here.
I'll
But
check. Hold up.
copy.
ETH is 1.2. Yeah. 1500. I think you could even get it for less. I think you could get it for like 1.3, 1.4.
A crown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 1 ETH for a crown is, if you look at the activity for a crown, the last one sold for 0.6, 0.8 or something. So if you were to
Oh
come
my
in with that,
goodness.
you'd be pretty set. I think you could get a crown. I would, what I do is you can go here into items and then oh yeah, see, I don't think no one's gonna sell it. Like you can't wait, you know what I mean?
What do you mean no one's gonna sell it?
He's like saying if someone comes in the chat, I can use my credit card to get the crown. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't think you're ever gonna no one's gonna offer them. I think the only way you can get it is if you were to put in an offer, right? To say that you already have the Ethereum. Because that's like the split second where it's like, okay, I need money. They go and they see they have an offer, and then boom, you get the deal.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're gonna get it where somebody just lists it for 1 ETH. You know, they're gonna probably think that that's too low until somebody's like, okay, I need to sell, and then they choose your offer.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what I would suggest. But I think we've been on a while. I don't know about you, Finn, but I'm
Yeah.
feeling like I might have to break for lunch here pretty soon after this dash.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Let us know if anyone has any questions. If you want to just like drop something down in the YouTube chat, we'll get to that and just answer any questions that you guys have. But thanks for hopping on, and happy Migration Day. It's like
Yes.
it's like, well, there's got to be a meme somewhere for like, I think it was in the movie Frozen, where it's like it's Coronation Day or something, and it's like
Oh
we
yes.
should just edit Migration Day in that. But I'm
That's
excited.
hilarious.
It's finally here, and now we can really get going. So like this is the beginning. This is the beginning of everything that comes after it. I think there's going to be an easier way to buy and apparently get NFTs and all that stuff, which is they're just
Yep.
going to release thing after thing showing that. So I'm really excited to take a look at that. Thank you guys for hopping on. Happy migration. Let us know if you have any questions or any problems. We'd be happy to address it. But again, we're excited for things to come. Part 2 of the video is going to be coming out of the little shill drill for Hello that we did. And then as more announcements are released, we'll probably do another stream, maybe midweek or definitely like Friday of next week to make sure we're just hopping on and giving updates as they come. But we're excited, and we'll
Yep.
be your guinea pigs before you do anything. If anyone's having any trouble with anything, we're happy to do that. Hassan's saying bye, Finn and Bomb. Nice stream, good and informative. Bomb, you have any words of wisdom you want to send us off on our way with?
No words of wisdom over here. I don't think anyone's thought of wisdom coming from my mouth lately. So I'm just gonna say, keep doing what you're doing. And if, if you need any help, we're here.